We'd like to welcome you inside the Arkansas State locker room. We're joined by the 16th head coach of Arkansas State men's basketball. It's Mike Balado, and what do you think of the place?
I'm blown away by the community. The people here have been great. Walked into the auditorium for the press conference, and I was shocked at how many people were there. So I'm extremely excited to hit the ground running.
It was amazing to see the turnout at the press conference, obviously during spring break, but a full house at the Convocation Center auditorium, and your family able to experience it for the first time as well. But to hear the kind of reaction, and I know a lot of people came up to you after the press conference was over, I know it had to be thrilling for you.
Oh, it was awesome. And, you know, it's a little bit of a different situation because Coach McCasson was only here for a year, and people are trying to build relationship with him, and then he leaves. So next thing is, who's this new guy coming in, and what's he going to tell us? And I'm excited. When I met with the people after the press conference, they were great. I'm excited to meet more in the community. I keep saying, just point me to a good Starbucks or a good coffee shop, and I'll be there every morning. Come by and talk basketball whenever you want.
You know, I love hearing the story, and we heard the version from you. We heard it from Terry Mahajer and Dr. Chuck Welch on the radio earlier, but the fact that you were offered the job on Saturday and you were just going through your scout getting ready for the Michigan game there in Indianapolis, but when you walked off the court after practice, you were offered the job on the spot, and I know you said that you never saw it coming.
No, I didn't. I was so entrenched in trying to get us prepared to beat Michigan that it was my scout coach always makes us do that, you know, before the games, and he was over there talking to Terry and Dr. Welch, and then when we finished practice, we came in, and I was walking with him to the locker room, and he said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to the locker room. We got film. He's like, well, you probably need to go talk to Terry. And I said, okay, I'll go talk to Terry. And Terry walked up and said, offer me the job, and I took it on the spot. I even told him I work for free, and Dr. Welch liked that one. He was like, oh, we had to quote him on that. But I was really excited because when those two came in to speak about the university and what this place was about in the future that it's going to have, I was extremely blown away. And they sold me more than I can ever sell them. And when we did research on this place, the university, the Redwood family, I was shocked by how much support it has. So I'm excited to be here.
You also had the support of Rick Pitino, and you talked about that as well. And to have him vouching for you the way he did, you're the 30th different assistant that's gone on to become a Division I head coach now, and he said you're right there at the top of the list. And I know the support, number one, but the comments, the ways he's backed you in the last few days in particular, have to mean the world to you.
I can't explain it. Having Coach by my side for the last 4 years has made me a better person, made me a better man, and made me a much better coach. And what he does, I tell everybody this that asks me a question about Rick Pitino, he's a great coach. What he is an exceptional mentor to young men and to people that work for him. And that's what I want to bring here. I want everybody I come in close contact with, that when they leave Arkansas State, they are much better people, much better players, and have much better relationship with the people that they work with. I want to make them proud to be Arkansas State Werewolves, and when they move on, I want them to take the values that I instilled in them to the next place they go.
I know recruiting begins with the players that are already here. You need them to buy into your system that you're going to bring in here to Arkansas State, and you've had a chance to visit with guys like Devin Sims, like Rashad Lindsay, like Connor Kern. I know a lot of those guys are out of town with spring break, but Devin Sims was at the press conference, and he's one of several guys that I know you're excited about, Coach.
I'm excited about all of them, and I haven't spoken to all the guys, but I've watched extensive film as them as players. I've asked a lot of people about their character, and I'm extremely excited to finally sit face-to-face with these guys. If I had every minute of the day, I'd drive to wherever they're at in spring break and sit in their living room, because I need to recruit them like they were recruited when they got here. They want to play for Arkansas State. They love the university. We have to start building a trust, and I'm excited to sit with them when they can finally get them all in one room. I mean, I'm almost anxious. I will talk to all of them before. That's the most important thing, because those are the guys that sweated in the uniform. Not you, not me, not anybody else. Those are the guys that worked hard for this university every game that won 20. So those are the guys that deserve all the credit.
And last but not least, tell us about your family, your wife Alicia and your twins Addie and Nate.
Yeah, I love my wife more than you can imagine. She's a great coach's wife. She's moved 4 times in the last 8 years. She was excited to come to Arkansas. Julie Mahajer was huge in that because she was at FAU, obviously, with us as well. My son just wants a key to get in the gym, and my daughter is the one that asks all the questions. We're still working on those. I got to ask her about 10 more for her to know about what Arkansas is all about. But they're all extremely excited. We can't wait to get here.
Coach, great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
That's A-State's Mike Balado.